Father wanted her to leave, didn't he?
Ooh, welcome back, everybody.
I'm up.
And now I need to remind myself where I am. It's been a while since I've recorded.
Whoa, what happened?
I know I'm
You
talking
just
to
died?
everybody.
Just plain died, like nothing stabbed you, bludgeoned you, poisoned you, burned you, crushed you, blew you to bits, turned you to stone, but you're back here. Must have been those natural causes mortals talk about.
Probably.
How did it go, lad? You've been gone a while. For good reason, I hope.
I found her again, sir, and we were able to talk some more. But I have so many questions left for her, and Father's certainly not been of any help.
Well, first of all, good work. I knew you had it in you. Secondly, you know what you have to do. Go find her, for as many chances as it takes. It's not just her you've sought. It's the answers to those questions that you have.
Yes, I will. I should check in with the house contractor. Quite a mess you've created, I must say, Father, after being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it shall not be long before another of our private meetings then.
Count on that.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. You look a little down, and so I was just wondering, would you perchance fancy a song right now?
Doesn't matter what you pick.
How about In the Blood? That's one of your old hits, right?
Oh, fancy that one, do you? Alas, I've not the heart to sing it anymore. I'm glad you like it, though.
You reached the surface.
Nix, you saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me?
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child. Through my own binding choice. These circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
I never should have been born. Is that what the Fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Thank them for me.
Make sure we're giving nectar to Dusa until you fill up all 6. Right now I only have 1. That's what the hearts mean in the codex.
There must be some mistake. Prince, you're giving this to me?
I want you to know we all appreciate you, Dusa. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay?
Oh, hey, you brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
Sure.
What do you want from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you. You stay the hell away while I'm off duty.
You can also always inspect the Employee of the Month board.
That's only ever Thanatos or Meg up there.
Talk to the head chef.
Here's what I caught lately.
Oh yeah, we had the legendary fishing enchantment last time.
Seems fair enough.
So we get tons of stuff.
The ancient casks of wine hidden within the recesses of the House of Lord Hades. Few have tasted the intoxicating vintage they contain, and fewer still are permitted anywhere near their vicinity.
Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these.
And now we can go to the house contractor. And where are we here? I think, oh yes, we're saving up for the plunder. That's what we're doing. And then for diamonds, you want to save up for Vanquisher's Keep.
This looks to be an excellent investment, contractor. Go on and make it so.
What are you prattling about now?
So now the infernal troves give even more rewards, and this one will be even more. So we want to save up for that, which takes a while, but it's worth it. Then we'll move on. How am I doing over here? I only have 34 darkness, so that's... Oh, well. I only have one thing to get anyway. This increases the number of casts I get.
Now we're talking.
Which we want to go ahead and max out. Where is... There it is. Yeah. Alright. Save up more keys. I need one more to unlock the next portion of the mirror.
I should go.
So, aha, yes, finally. When it asks us to investigate the infernal arms. Equip any one of them, and now you can also reveal after you equip it. So, click on that.
What in blazes?
And it opens up
I see everything you are.
a new concept. These are our weapon aspects. Every weapon has 4 aspects, and they require Titan blood to rank up. So have you been wondering what the Titan's blood is for? It's for this. And this is one of the best parts of the game. Each one of these has 4, 3 normal ones and a hidden one.
Hey, boyo. Let's go with this one.
I've spent considerable time looking at which builds I like the best, but they all start with this. You have an aspect of Zagreus. Each one has an aspect of Zagreus, and those all take 1 Titan blood for each rank. The second one takes 1 Titan blood for the first rank, and then 2 for the second, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. The third aspect takes 2 for the first, 2 for the second, then 3, then 4, then 5. And so as you can see, like this one, for 3 seconds after your special, then your attack can deal critical damage. So they all do different things. This increases your cast damage. And whenever you special, you automatically get your bloodstones back that are stuck in the enemies. And this leads me to the core of my favorite build. Or at least the one that I think is the easiest to get, the most consistent, the one we're going to be using. And that is the Malphon Aspect of Zagreus build. This increases your dodge chance by 5% each. So if you can, or not each, but if you have the means to, you want to rank this up to 5 as soon as possible. All the way up to a 15% dodge chance. This combined with the deflection attack from Athena makes you very resilient. That's why I like this so much. This paired with just the move set of the Twin Fists, I really like the attack and dodge kind of move set that we do. The fact that it staggers everybody, I think this just makes the game on quote-unquote easy mode.
So the strangest thing happened while you were out, boyo. One of your weapon holder things back there, it picked up this eerie glow. Could see it from the corner of my eye.
Calm down, Skelly. I'm sure whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary semi-sentient Titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time.
That's just it. Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something. Loosening up a bit, you know, like you and me.
That's an imaginative theory, mate.
He's referring to exactly everything I just explained. So, now we're going to be putting this on. We're going to be putting on Aspect of Zag. We're going to equip the Owl Pendant. And we're going to keep on upping that heat. Oh, another thing.
What do you need there, pal?
Any extra Titan blood I like to put in my second favorite weapon.
I need the rail.
Which is the Rail of Adamant with the Aspect of Eris.
You're telling me your secrets.
This lets you absorb your special's blast, and then you deal 15% bonus damage for 4 seconds.
Grant me the Aspect of Eris.
So this is going to be the second aspect we try to max out, and then once you get that maxed out, you can go on to the third, and then the fourth, and then the fifth, and sixth, I guess, right, there's 6. Once we get all 6, then we can start following this Dark Thirst to kind of help speed things along a little bit. But for now, what I'll be doing is just using this. When we get this maxed out, I will flip-flop between the fists and the gun, depending on which one has Dark Thirst. If neither of them do, we use the fists. And then I'll work on the bow, and then I'll start flip-flopping between all 3 of these. And then I think the spear's next, and then the sword and the shield. I don't like the shield much. Unless, and then we'll follow that pattern until we hit heat 16 with any one weapon, and then you can kind of pump the brakes a little bit.
You're no mere weapon, are you?
So put on those and be on our way. Oh yeah, let me get through the heat guide here, and I think first heat I do convenience fee, and the second heat I just do another convenience fee for the same reason. We're starting to save up for the big ticket item at the end of each run, which is not affected by convenience fee, so if you follow this pattern, then those 2 first heat levels don't even apply. Okay, and then I have 6 nectar. I want to make sure I always have... What was the order again? 1 for Dusa, and then 1 for Zeus and Artemis, and then Poseidon, Athena, Ares, and Hermes. So I have enough to save up. Really, you just want to save up 1 for Dusa.
For you, Lady Athena, without whom
And then the rest doesn't matter.
be lost.
This is an unexpected gesture, cousin. I do appreciate it, though please do not feel obliged. I offer you my friendship, not alone to be repaid.
After, by the way, that first one, you don't get anything in return until we get a little farther in. I think you have to give out 6 nectar total.
There's something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Alright, there's my Divine Strike, and it's a rare.
That's what you get.
And so now we just move on through. See how quickly we can do this. There's a Chaos Gate right there. But there was an urn over here. There we go. Ooh, see, normally I would do Chaos Gate, but you want the Daedalus Hammers ASAP.
Come on, you. More coming. Ah, yes.
So Long Knuckle is good, but Rolling Knuckle is better because of all the dash strikes we do. And now I'm going to start getting into the habit of taking a lap around the room before I leave, looking for urns, infernal troves, whatnot. There's an urn right there. The fact that this Daedalus Hammer adds the dash strike to your attack sequence doesn't change your strategy too much. It's just a nice benefit.
Which path?
So you always want boons over most things. Most non-resources anyway. Yes, Ares is one of the ones to give nectar to.
Lord Ares, I honor you for all the strength you've given me to overcome my foes.
Such a splendid offering to me. How very thoughtful there, my kin. I am taken aback, though I accept. You are a most impressive death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
Ooh, Blade Dash is very good in this build.
More bloodshed then.
And I think we're done going to the shop because again you're trying to save up for the end.
Colorful. Ready, lads? The goddess Demeter.
Demeter is not one to give nectar to.
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
Ravenous Well is pretty good when you don't have another option. Demeter doesn't have a lot of good boons to support this build. I mean, the best one's probably Mistral Dash, but we've already got Blade Dash. Ravenous Well is pretty good. You just constantly cast, empty your bloodstones every room, and you deal 30% extra damage. It's pretty good. You can even send them flying in a direction that you know you're not going to go, and then they just stay over there. And then you don't have to worry about them popping out and you accidentally picking them back up.
The underworld's power.
Now, eventually they will automatically attract to you. But it takes a while, and then you can just cast them again. Make sure you're just paying attention.
Good enough to eat.
Power up Divine Strike. Ooh, a duo boon. Normally I would go for the Centaur Heart, but 2 boons is nice. And Athena is one of the easiest to deal with, so if she's an option, I always pick the other one.
Neutrality was not an option here.
And we'll do Black Metal, which makes our blade riffs, our dashes, wider.
I understand you've made your choice, cousin. And I, in turn, now have my family's reputation to uphold.
She won't like this. Let's give her a show.
We've better things to do, I think, than fight amongst ourselves over a matter such as this.
Blinding Flash is great. There's the last key for the mirror. Or at least for this level. Oh!
You really
And it's one of these rooms, which, I don't know, I think I mentioned this already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Surrounded.
These rooms you just have to survive for a set time, so I always just run around. Because the enemies spawn infinitely, and they get more and more chaotic as time goes on. So rather than deal with all that, I just... Oh. That one was for vengeance. But, yeah, I just run around and try to dodge everything until time is up, and then everybody dies. With the blade dash, I might accidentally kill somebody, and these guys are annoying, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Let's see, they just replace themselves, so it doesn't really help. I haven't found a fishing point yet, now that I think about it. Easy peasy.
This buffoonery.
Peace and quiet.
Get that urn. There's another Chaos Gate, but it's too late now. I'm too close to the boss, I think. So yep, and there's proof is this is the second to last room. So we'll get our free centaur heart.
Better.
And there's an urn.
Shiny.
No fishing point, that's surprising. Most of the time you get one per realm, but not always.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
Oh goody, I get to talk about the boss options for Tartarus.
You must be one of Megaros' lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what exactly?
So sick of, you know, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
So this one is Alecto. For anyone who doesn't know Greek mythology, you got the Furies, which is a trio of sisters.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
And the biggest problem is Alecto is the most difficult of the three, so I'll try to walk us through it. Like Meg, she'll dash at you, but she'll also take a swipe, and she'll shoot these little balls, kind of like Meg, but they're 360, and the little, what's the word I'm looking for? Smaller pulse. But she does that for most attacks, you notice. So just dodge through things. The biggest thing to watch out for is her rage bar. She'll get angry. The angrier she gets, the more she does, the faster she attacks, etc., etc. Kind of like Meg, she'll create these little circles, but they're just one at a time instead of the little waves that Meg does. She does 4 at a time, that one's just 1. The biggest thing to watch out for, and we'll get there, she has blade rifts of her own. I'm waiting for her to get out of the spikes. That's really easy. Oh yeah, and I forgot about my cast. I need to go bam, bam. There's the blade rifts. They move very slowly and they almost never fade away. They're very annoying. Yep, see how much it was doing 6 damage like every second. Every half second almost.
I don't like her very much. Blood of the Titans.
That's all she has to worry about though. Overall, it's not that hard. She summons ads like Meg does, but they're different enemies. She summons the louts. I think that's it. I think it's just the louts. As long as you can just kind of dodge through her attacks. Especially when she's doing the circles underneath you. It's really easy to just do that and then dash kind of in a triangle pattern. And hit her. So you stay as far away from those little circle blasts as possible. And make sure you're keeping an eye on the blade rifts. Those are the most annoying part. Luckily, they don't occur until kind of in the later phase.
You wouldn't dare.
Should I change things up?
So, yep, we change over to the coin purse. Oh, yeah. Don't have to look at the well anymore. Don't care about it.
Thank you. Bone Hydra awaits.
So make sure you keep an eye out because there can be urns here as well. But nope, we're out.
I'll destroy you. More.
I keep forgetting to empty my cast. Keep forgetting I have Ravenous Will. Need to be utilizing that better. 30% damage is a lot.
Destroyed as promised.
Alright, I need to keep giving Hermes Nectar as well.
Lord Hermes, sir, you fast for nothing in return, and so Please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
Well, no, that's awful kind there, cuz. No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow.
Another message from Olympus, boss. This goes, Zagreus, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
Nice. Okay. Definitely taking the hyper sprint here.
Faster than ever.
And going for the palm of power.
Steady now.
Check your gold from time to time whenever that's an option. I like to try to get 300 each realm, so I'm right on track. If you don't, it's no big deal, but that's usually like my tiebreaker, or it was just there. I was thinking about getting side wealth, just to make sure that I'll have enough money at the end. But since I already have 300, it's fine. Gosh, I keep forgetting about Ravenous Will. Ugh.
Palm of power.
Keep going with the Divine Strike. Most of the time I tend to go with Divine Strike until it hits like level 5, and then I'll stop. Put it elsewhere. Ooh, a fountain chamber.
Best spot in Asphodel.
Alright, so let me see if I can try to remember to do that every time. Dang it. Dang it.
Thought I'd miss a couple coins.
Oh boy. I have half a mind to take this Chaos Gate. In fact, I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I've convinced myself over a Dionysus or Ares. It's early enough, I think, hopefully. Watch me get proved wrong.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
For the record, I probably would have gone through one of the two gods if they were one of the ones to give nectar to in my little list here, which Ares is, but I've already given him nectar this run, and you can only give each god one nectar each run. And then Dionysus is not on the list at all, so here we are. This one's good. This one's also good. I'm probably going to go with this one because I like getting extra resources. It almost doubles everything. And we already have the, what's it called, exposed blinding flash, which increases my backstab damage. And this reduces my dash, whereas this just reduces speed, which I think is better. I mean, it's less of a detriment because you can just dash to get around the speed. And we get an Artemis one, which is perfect because that is on the list of things to give nectar to. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do this and get those out of the way.
Must be the last of them.
So I don't know if you saw, but my bloodstones just magically attracted to me. That happens every so often. I want to say it's like 15 or 20 seconds. Just keep an eye out for him if you're trying to keep him outside.
Me, Artemis.
If you have Ravenous Will,
My Lady
basically.
Artemis, this is nothing next to all your grace and favor.
Hey, wait, this is an offering for me? Oh, that's very kind, though. Let's get back to hunting now, okay? I think you might enjoy it on Olympus. There's a lot of feasting here, I guess, and the air is cool and crisp, and it's much brighter than it is down there. Sounds like a dream, right?
Okay, I guess we take Artemis's aid. It's better than, well, since we're casting so many times with Ravenous Will, maybe True Shot's not so terrible. It's probably better than Artemis's aid. Artemis's aid is not one of my favorite calls. But most calls are better than no calls. Yeah, we'll take it.
The dead had better hide.
That's not the second shop already, is it? Oh my gosh, I think it is. Is that a diamond? It is. Holy crap. That's the fastest trip through Asphodel I've ever seen.
Most of the dead are here in Asphodel, correct? I'll just have a look around.
Gotta resist the temptation to buy that darkness. I think that was what, 4 or 5 chambers? That was ridiculous.
You come to fulfill my father's wishes.
So let's mash that cast button and empty into him, and then wait for the head slam, and then dash it. We're just tearing butt now.
Remember me?
Easy peasy.
A diamond. I'll just tuck that away.
I'll get there. Eventually. I didn't want to dash right there, because if you overshoot it, you land in the lava.
King Theseus is eager to see you again soon.
Won't bother asking how come all my keepsakes are here.
And then we switch to the acorn.